Hey, it's Stenhouse coming back at you in another video, and today I'll be reviewing a NASCAR Authentics diecast, but this one's from the 2026 Wave 1. I finally found a 2026 Wave at a store, and it's this one, something very interesting. This is Ricky Stenhouse Jr.'s Pudgy Penguins Chevrolet Camaro for Hayek Motorsports. Surprisingly, this is the only one I was able to find at Walmart, which for some reason they didn't have a dedicated peg for NASCAR Authentics for some reason. But yeah, this is the only one left, and I think isn't this the most popular one out of the wave? Because I'm sure people really want to get this one because it did sell out in the Gold Series, I guess, if you want to call it that still. But whatever, it's very cool. I was actually thinking of buying it in Gold Series, but I didn't, and then I was like, maybe I'll buy it. It was sold out. I was like, whatever. But then I found it at the store, and I was like, of course, why not? And here's the rest of the wave. Only 6 cars in this wave, which is a little strange, but none of these are actually exclusives anymore because they're making all of them. All the cars offered are making MOQ for the Cup Series, that is, for 164. Maybe the next one I want to find is the Grillo's Pickle car. But other than that, or maybe Jimmy Johnson's 84 car, because I don't have a Jimmy Johnson Gen 7 car yet. Maybe I'll find the William Byron for my brother if I find it. But anyways, out of all of them, this was probably one of the most interesting ones out of the wave. So let's not waste any more time and let me unbox this. And let me cut the camera, of course, to do that. Alright, so I put the car on the turntable, and for sure it's definitely going to fall very, very soon. But yep, there we go. I just knew that was not going to work. I guess before wasting any more time, let's just take a look at the finer details on this car because it is very interesting. Of course, it's not really a sponsor I would have expected to see in NASCAR out of all things, but here we are. And Ricky Stenhouse Jr., of course. This is only my 3rd Ricky Stenhouse Jr. diecast I own now, which of course my other one is the 2021-2022 test car, which is, I believe, one of the first Gen 7 cars they released in Authentics. And, of course, the Ralph's Fruit Roulette Cheerios car, which is one of my favorite Gen 7 cars of all time. But this one's going to be very interesting, I don't really think cute and NASCAR really go together. It's cool. It's interesting. I like to see that a lot of, especially the anime fans, going to NASCAR and just making their own fan art and such. I always find that very interesting, very cool. It's the type of thing that actually kind of grow the sport, in my opinion. But I guess the old geezers don't like that, but whatever. So let's take a look at the main sponsor on the hood, which of course is Pudgy Penguins with the penguin on the front. I thought this was some sort of plush company or something, which of course it does look like it. But apparently it's a crypto brand or NFT brand or something like that. I don't know. And I was like, I don't know about that. It looks a little too cute for it to be a NFT brand or whatever. But what can we say? NFT and crypto's the new tobacco sponsors, I guess. But what can we do? So of course we got the NASCAR Cup Series logo, Goodyear. We got this is, I believe, on the new Chevrolet body style, or maybe it's the old one. I'm not entirely sure. There isn't too much of a difference, I'll be honest. We got the number 47 on there. We got the penguin on there, or Pengu is the name. That's what it says everywhere. I'm not sure. We got Ricky Stenhouse's name on the roof rail. We got some other sponsors on there, which of course are Chevrolet, Sunny D, and a bunch of other ones I can't even read. So small. Pudgy Penguins on the quarter panel here. Got Pengu on the back with the little penguin on there. Pudgy Penguins. Got the number 47 Chevrolet ZL1. Nothing on the deck lid. We got the number 47 on the roof. And the left side is the same as the right side. So, yeah, we got the fuel insert, which of course is bright orange, interestingly enough. And the base, plastic, of course, is from the Authentics, so it's not going to be metal. We got the 2025 Chevrolet use under license on the EL mold. And it has the plastic tires, of course, with the painted rims. So, yeah, it's simple, Just the car I just kind of wanted to pick up because I find interesting. And, how could I not have a cute looking car in my collection, Because like I said, I think this one might have sold out in Gold Series. And then, I don't know if the pre-orders are already out. I'm not exactly sure. Maybe it's already out. I'm not sure. But at least you have another chance if you missed out on it and you get an authentic. So very cool. Of course, because you could tell I don't have much else to say, but yeah. Well, I guess the last thing I'll say is I think NASCAR ran at Darlington. That's kind of when they announced the sponsorship, and they've kind of done some like cool brand activation with the brand, and they implemented the car and everything, which I find very cool. I always like that little type of stuff. Um, but yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't know what else to say. If you can find it, I say go ahead if you like to, because this is one of the only Ricky Stenhouse Jr. cars we're gonna get ever. Because of course it's sponsored by NOS, which unfortunately they'll never make a diecast, and I really want a NOS um, or the Chef Boyardee car. I feel like that would probably get made in Authentics, but we'll have to wait and see on that. I unfortunately missed my chance on it, and yeah, cool car. Pick it up if you find it, of course. But yeah, that has been the review of the Pudgy Penguins Ricky Stenhouse Jr. 2025 NASCAR Chevrolet diecast for NASCAR Authentics. So if you enjoyed the video, please give it a like, subscribe. We're trying to reach those 1,000 subscribers. We're getting so close, y'all. We need like almost like 30. I know we can make it very soon, y'all. I'm very excited to hopefully make that goal with you guys. Thank you so much for your support, and I'll see you next time. Peace.